Just a tick under 70,000 packed in here at Nissan Stadium. Not a seat to be had as playoff football and certainly playoff fever have descended upon the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wildcard Sunday, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Tennessee Titans. A strap in, the first of three on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wildcard Weekend on EA Sports. Nifty move. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Down the left sideline. And finally down at the 32-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now as he has started this wild card round with a flourish.
First down, Jacksonville.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carter. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, Johnson. Tolbert hauls in the out route. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down.
Rocco switch, Rocco switch. Let's go.
Up the middle they go. Tolbert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
Johnson on its poke free. Football's out. It's picked up by the Titans. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
So now the Titans get their first shot on offense. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll run on first down. O'Neal. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's second and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. There's a short one complete to Harris. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. They go play action here on first down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Here we go. Strike. Nice.
Looking to throw. Matthews. Throw left side complete. That's Wise. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down and put a touchdown in. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Now a handoff up the middle. O'Neal. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Matthews. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And his kick is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And able to get this out to the 25. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Johnson under pressure, and they got to him again. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Well, certainly not an ideal first quarter for him. Remember, he lost the fumble earlier, and here he ends up on the ground with a sack.
And sometimes what happens when you make a mistake early, you get too cautious going forward. Just cover up the football and take care of it and be able to cut it loose. Otherwise, your offense is going to stall.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at about the 28. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. We'll get this up to about the 44.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the bootleg. Matthews. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Call it a gain of a yard. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Strike.
From the gun on 3rd down. Matthews. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Second and 4.
Gravity lying.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Got it. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Matthews. He gets it complete to Harris. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady work wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on first down. A tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Complete to number 81. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Johnson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 80.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. Now their 2 drives thus far both led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0, but the ability to move the ball is evident.
Well, that's heartening, as they say, but it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting 6s on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you like what you're doing, but you don't love it. You've got to find a way to ring that bell. Then you can have a little self-satisfied grin. Right now, a little more determination is needed.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there.
Hurt! Hurt! Right there, hurt! Ready?
From the gun on third down, Matthews. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. On now is the Titans punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out come the Titans now. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Here we go. Start.
Right back to him on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Ready.
Back to throw. Matthews. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. From the gun on third down, Matthews. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
This is fielded at the 27. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Now again, right side, Tolbert. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Johnson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Jags first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go. Tolbert. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 116 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Here's Johnson off the play fake. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
This one is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Johnson now throwing on 4th down. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try to keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Let's go. 70.
Operating from the gun, Johnson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys have the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are able to widen their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 8. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake. Matthews. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Yeah, man, that's complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Off play action. Matthews. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to take over here up near the 40.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We're underway here in the wild card round. This the first of 3 games today, but we had 2 games yesterday. Let's check them out. Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And here is the running back. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Bears prove they're a force to be reckoned with. The number 5 seed advances with a road win. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This will wind up a touchdown. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's Jaden Daniels. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Commanders make a statement. They are not to be taken lightly. The number 6 seed knocks off the number 3. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. Now they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Off the play fake. Matthews. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
He finds his man, complete. It's Wise. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Second down and a yard.
Brings up second
Come
and
on,
one.
ready?
Now a handoff up the middle. O'Neal. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the
19
47-yard line.
Lions. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Ready? 19, 18.
They'll set up a throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Dragon 60.
They'll drop the throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Titans have cut the lead back down to 2. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
Ready?
Will line up for the
60
two-point
Eagles,
conversion.
60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, Johnson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Titans now just about ready to take over. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Ready?
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a Titans first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Let's go now.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Here we go, here we go. Top 19, 76.
On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Wise. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
On the jump.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Up the middle they go. O'Neal. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go, set.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Titans have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Johnson from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And out will come the offense as they take over. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
He'll look to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Let's go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On now is the Titans punter as he's on here to punt it away. And this will be taken at the 13. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw. Johnson. Over the middle, it's Thomas. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw. Johnson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. Tennessee offense set to go again. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 54 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Let's go now.
Running game working. We'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the Jaguars' 46-yard line.
Ready, go.
They'll look to throw here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and 15. Under pressure, they got him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 18. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. The Titans getting set and ready to go here for their next drive.
On the jump.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense. But
and the Jags get to him as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. They trail by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Got ready.
Looking to throw. Johnson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Back to throw. Johnson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll go to the 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. O'Neal. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, O'Neal. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. O'Neal. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
And that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Up the middle they go. O'Neal. Yeah, he'll do a nice job here just to find his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.